Vrinda Svanditam Shri Chaitanya Prabhu Vande Nityananda Savaritam Shri Nanda Vande Shri Radhika Charanadvayam Kavijana Smayukta Vrindavanam Shri Guranga Nityananda Shri Veda Chandra Radhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare. So this is May 23rd, May 22nd, 2025. Bhagavan Nrisimhadeva's Avirbhav Tithi Mahotsav, the appearance day of Nrisimha Bhagavan. So to celebrate this day, I want to hear some glories of Nrisimhadeva and his great devotee, Dr. Prahlad Maharaj, as described in the Srimad Bhagavatam by Vyasadeva and Shukadeva Goswami, with the commentaries of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So, in chapter 4 of 7th canto, chapter 4, Narada Muni starts to introduce the story of Hiranyakashipu being killed by Nrisimhadeva and the preaching of Prahlad Maharaj. So he starts to glorify the Vibhav, Vibhavalamban Prem Ashraya, Prahlad Maharaj. Who was he and what was his qualities? So in the 7th canto, chapter 4, verse 31-32, he said, Brahmanya Shila Sampana Satya Sando Jitendriya Atmavatsara Bhutanam Eka Priya Saritama Dasavat Santrayang Santara Sanatara Yangi for Pichivad Dinavatsala Vachivad Sadrishe Snikta Guru Sri Ishvara Bhavana Vidyartha Rupa Janmadya Manastama Vibhajita. Narada Muni glorifies Prahlad Maharaj. What was his character? What was his behavior? He was devoted to spiritual knowledge. He was endowed with a good nature. He was a good nature. Like some people have a pleasant nature. Their nature is very pleasant. You feel peaceful when you're with a person. You feel happy. And some people are agitated and some subtle anger pervades their mind. So they give off bad vibrations. And they don't have a good nature. He was always lived a vow of truth. He always kept his promise. He was in control of his senses. He was a friend of everyone. And he was a friend of all beings. He was just like the Paramatma. Paramatma is our friend. Our Paramatma is maintaining us and protecting us and guiding us and enlightening us, doing everything for us, like a best friend. He was always surrendered to the wise, to like gurus and teachers. He was very surrendered, like a servant. He was kind to suffering people, like his father. He was affectionate to his equals, like a brother. He was respectful to the Guru, respected his Guru, Narada Muni, just like he was Bhagavan. Prahlad Maharaj had knowledge, wealth, beauty, and good birth. In other words, he had it all. Janma Ishwaraya Shruta Shubir, the verse from Mahabharata, describes a fortunate person gets a good birth high family, Kshatriya, Brahmin family, beautiful body, Sri, and wealth, and good education, good knowledge. So he had all that. He was a king's son, he was a prince, he was very handsome, wealthy. But besides that, the surprising thing was, he was free from pride and humble. You usually have all those things, you're full of pride and not very humble, not very submissive. So because he was a great pure devotee of Krishna, he always good quality. Prahlad Maharaj's mind, this is text 33, was never disturbed or agitated by dualities or calamities. He had no material desire. He never developed a desire if he heard about or saw some sense objects. You go on the internet, you see some beautiful place depicted on YouTube or on internet, and then people see that movie, that description of Bali or some beautiful place, and then you put it on their bucket list, places to see before you die. I have to go there. So you hear about something, you see it, and then you want it. It's the general way things work. That's the whole idea of internet, to stimulate your desire to keep staying with people and objects in this material world. But he didn't get any desire. He saw so much and heard so much. He saw the whole world as being insignificant. Tuchavad. He controlled his senses, he controlled his prana, his body and his intelligence. His desires were always under control. Even desire for sweet Mahaprasad. So born in a family of demons, he did not have the nature of a demon. That sounds like all of us. We were born, what does demon mean? Demon means one who wants to enjoy independently of God. Basically. There's two options in this world. You can enjoy by being a servant of God, or you can enjoy by being a competitor of God. Everyone is a little junior God. God and Goddess, Deva and Devi. Oh, Devi, I am Rani, or son of Rani. I am Rani, I'm the queen. And what is my kingdom? My kingdom is my gross and subtle body. I rule this body. My body obeys my commands. But he didn't have the nature of a demon. So most of us were born in families where our mother and father and brother and sister have the desire to enjoy as competitors of Bhagavan, not as servants of Bhagavan. Servants also enjoy. You're the cook for the king, what food do you eat? The king's food. If you're a driver for the king, what kind of car do you drive? Rolls Royce. So you meet the servants, what kind of car you have? I Rolls Royce. Ah, you're a driver. That's the only car I drive all day. So it's my car. I have the keys. I made out keys now. I have some computer systems. Some barcode, put your wrist on the card and what was that? So he had all good qualities because he was a devotee. So So Narada Muni is telling King Yudhisthira about the glories of Prahlad, and he said, when Devatas or advanced human beings are giving class about the devotee qualities of great devotees, they always cite the example of Prahlad Maharaj as a great devotee. And Lord Chaitanya was living in Jagannath Puri for how many years?
12.
No. The answer no is right. He took sannyas when he was 24 years old. He toured India for 6 years, so he was 30. Then he stayed 18 years in Jagannath Puri. How many years?
18.
Where?
Jagannath.
Was he sannyasi?
Yes. 12 with Das Goswami.
Huh?
12 was with the Raghunath Das Goswami.
16.
16.
CV today.
Yes. It's always.
Not always. Usually.
At 12. And 18.
In 12 years, Lord Chaitanya was having kind of public association in Puri. So 12 is the number that relates there. That's not what I asked. But 12 years, after 6 years of coming and going and touring South India, Lord Chaitanya stayed 18 more years. He lived 24 years as a sannyasi. So those 12 years of the 18, he was going around the Yatra dancing, meeting devotees, going to their houses for lunch engagements. Every day he goes to someone's house to take lunch, associating with his devotees. For the last 6 years, he locked up in the Gambhira. Didn't come out, and I don't even know if he danced in Rath Yatra, maybe. I'm not sure. He was still in his cave, It was underground. Gambhira means cave. So she wants to go in a cave. She is. Basically, a kanta bhajan means cave bhajan. Live in your kutir alone. This is what you should strive for. Sharing room with another person, even if they're very high, it's not the example of the 6 Goswamis. None of them live together, you know that? Rupa and Sri were brothers. Jiva was her cousin brother. They all lived in their own place. We say Sri Goswami's Baitak, Pavan Sarovar, Sri Goswami's Baitak. But Rupa, they're all different. Rupa Goswami was in Terrakadamba in Nandagram. Where was Sri Goswami? I just said. Rupa Goswami was in Terrakadamba. Where was his brother Sri Goswami in Nandagram? I just said it before, 3 minutes ago. Pavan Sarovar. You ever saw it? You've probably seen it, you just forgot. If you haven't seen it, put it on your bucket list. It's the Bhajan Kutir of Sri Krishna, Kinchin Krishnadas, who was a disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta, who was like a Babaji. He was always sharing Hare Krishna day and night. He was always in bliss. He was always laughing. He was in Sakya Ras. And he got, anyway, it's not a class about that, but anyway. So Narada Muni says, who can list the innumerable qualities of Prahlad Maharaj? Yeah, natural attraction for Vasudeva. How did he get that natural attraction?
Because his mother was pregnant, so he was listening.
Right. You know the story?
That he received instructions in the womb of his mom. Yes, from Narada.
Yeah, correct. Hiranyakashipu's wife, I forget her name right now, but she became pregnant, and Hiranyakashipu, because generally when a woman's pregnant, the husband leaves her alone, because the king has hundreds of wives, so there's no problem for him. So he parks this one for 10 months in the garage. And she stays in her palace and eats her peanut butter and ice cream and stuff. Whatever she eats. So she was pregnant, so Hiranyakashipu went away to do austerities. To get more power. Get some benediction from Brahma. So when he went away, he went out the front door. The Devatas came in the back door. They caught his wife, because Big Daddy wasn't there, but they were afraid of Hiranyakashipu. But he beat him up so many times, they said, he's not here. So let's take his wife. Choked on Hiranyakashipu inside her womb. So let's kill her. So we don't have any more future Hiranyakashipus run around this universe. So Narada came on the scene. Rocco! Stop! Inside the womb is a great devotee. So sometimes devotees take birth in the Vanayak family. By our definition, what's our definition of a demon?
Who wants to enjoy independently from Krishna.
Right. So we don't say that our mother and father, because it's just the understanding of their psychological orientation. They don't have one horn and that's a big fangs. They're human beings, they're our mother and father, they're to be respected and to be honored and worshipped, and we do all kinds of samskaras with them and for them after they die, shroud and pin. So much dharmic activities we do with our parents and after they disappear. But their basic life is being wasted in material life, material activities. So human beings are categorized in two broad categories, Sura and Asura. Sura means one who accepts the supremacy of God and has an active working relationship of subservience and dedication and service to Ishvara. And someone who ignores them or is agnostic is called Asura. Different degrees of Suras and different degrees of Asura. So Prahlad Maharaj was a Sura born in an Asura womb. That's why a natural attraction for Bhagavan Vasudeva. Narada Muni goes on more to glorify Prahlad Maharaj. As a boy, Prahlad Maharaj was not interested in playing because his mind was fully captivated by Krishna. So his Narada Muni in 6 verses, 7th canto, chapter 4, verse 37 through 40, he describes the natural attraction of Narada Muni for Krishna. His mind was completely overcome by attraction for Krishna. He was greedy for Krishna. He didn't understand anything about the material world and material dealings. He only understood the world of Krishna. This is nice, verse 38. He was always being embraced by Govinda. Govinda Parirambita. In other words, it's a poetic way of saying he was always, it wasn't that he was walking around down the street embracing Bhagavan. But it's a poetic way of saying he never lost remembrance of Krishna. Just like you can say, if some guy is married to some woman, he really loves the woman, that woman's always embracing his mentality, always embracing his memory, not physically embracing, because of attachment, loving bondage. Padni Parirambita, always embracing her Padni. So he always embraced, it means he was always in God consciousness. Nice way to be described. Govinda Parirambita. Parirambita means surrounded on all sides. Embraced. He was always embraced by Bhagavan Krishna while doing all his activities. Prahlad didn't see anyone else but Govinda. Sometimes he would feel separation from Vasudeva Krishna, he would cry. When he would see Krishna again, he would laugh. Joyful on realizing he had received the mercy of Krishna, he would sing loudly. Sometimes in great longing for Bhagavan, he would cry. And sometimes he would imitate Krishna's pastimes. Sometimes his hair would stand on end like this. He would remain silent and blissful because of the touch of Krishna's hand. Sometimes out of grief of separation from Krishna, he would close his eyes. Suddenly he would see Krishna in his heart. By the touch of Krishna's hand, he would become blissful. So in his sporty, in his meditation, Krishna would come and touch his hand. By his association, his demoniac friends became absorbed in Krishna and experienced the highest bliss by associating with Prahlad. Contact high. Prahlad was high in Krishna, and they associated and they became high in Krishna. So the question is asked by Vishwanath in commentary on 7.4.42. This is related to the Sunday Sunday satsang question. Somebody asked, I'm going home, I was associated with so many materialistic, demoniac people, so how do I stay Krishna conscious? So, the same question was asked to Vishwanath in the commentary in 7.4.42. So, Vishwanath said, are you listening? How could Prahlad have such steady bhakti in the bad association of his father and mother? Running country. This question asked so many times in Sunday Satsang. You've been here, I must have heard 10 times already. I'm going to the west, I have to go back. Yeah. So he said, I'll go. He said, I have to go. Okay, go. Give mercy, be a distributor of mercy. Don't be afraid. Sadhan. Watch out. By Prahlad's association, his boyhood associates, who were also bad association, became successful. So Prahlad didn't become demoniac, they became saintly by his association. Why was there no danger of Prahlad having bad association? The answer is, the minds of those who were bad association became sama, peaceful, pure. Prahlad Maharaj made all his friends absorb their minds in Krishna. So when you go, how about that? Hare Krishna. What's this Krishna? Oh, your mind is absorbed in Krishna. There, Krishna. You take your Krishna and get out of the house. Where I gotta go? I know where to go. I don't know anybody in Italy. Oh, I know you. Okay, go to your room. Get out of here. Be quiet. Don't do chandas, Hare Krishna stuff. Okay, Hare Krishna. You go to your room. Next morning, Hare Krishna, Dad. I told you that. Oh, sorry, that's my habit. Sorry. Okay, sit down for a break. Like this, after 2 weeks, your father said, "Good morning, Hare Krishna." O King Narada Muni told Yudhisthira Maharaj, O King Yudhisthira, Rajan, the demon Hiranyakashipu, was tormented by his devotee son. You're going to torment your demoniac mother and father. Okay. And let's see what else we have. Such a cute verse. Reminds me of my youth. Verse 45. Putran pratikulaswan vidro vidravasva umalabhyante siksham. A father and mother who are affectionate to their children chastise them when they're naughty to teach them, but they do not make them suffer as an enemy would. This kid, you have an enemy, if you're one of your friends, something like you breaks your nose, boom. That happened to me. My nose was different. So it was slow. I was defending an innocent girl. Don't do that. I thought I was seeing Dharma. Okay, what's going on there? Peter's turning automatically. So, you used to ask Narayani, why did Hiranyakashipu give his son a hard time? Why is he so inimical towards his beautiful, loving son Prahlad? So, what's the story? So Narayana said, one day, Hiranyakashipu took Prahlad on his lap and affectionately asked him, my dear Prahlad, my dear son, Vatsa, he said Vatsa. Vatsa means son. That's why I say Vatsalya. Vatsalya, praying. Motherly love, fatherly love. Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad, what you're studying in school, what is the best thing that you learned? Please tell me what you studied. You're supposed to be studying politics and diplomacy and fighting and all kinds of cool stuff. And Prahlad said, oh, Suravarya Dayanam. Suravarya means your best demon. I Asura Varya. I go Vardhan makes the best Giriraj. I think the best thing in life, the persons who are absorbed in the idea of I am mine should give this up. They should give up the blind well of household life. Griyamanda Kupam. Hidratma Patam Griyamanda Kupam. 7th Canto Bhagavatam, Chapter 5, verse 5. Sri Vacha. The famous verse Prabhupada quotes it 1,000 times in his lecture. Tatsaramanye Suravarya Deyanam Sadasmudvigna Dhyama Sadgriyat Yadvatapatam Griyamanda Kupam Vanam Gato Yad Dharmashriyeta. Get out of the blind well of household life, go to the forest, Vanam Gato, and take shelter of Hari Ashraya. Vanam Gata. What does Gati mean?
Goal.
Goal and to go. Go to the goal. That's it. Like Gamana and Agama. Gamana means to go, and Agama means to come. So, Vadam Gato, go to the forest and take shelter of Hari. What have you done? You've gone to the forest and taking shelter of Hari. So your Prahlad is very happy with you. Vishnu's commentary. Those whose minds are disturbed by false absorption in me and mine, and mine, aham mameti, should give up their house and go to the forest and take shelter of Hari Ashraya. While staying in the house, one should give up attachment to the house and everything the house represents, wife, kids, etc. When Hiranyakashipu heard Prahlad's words, he laughed. And he said, the intelligence of my son has been spoiled by some Vaishnava. Dun, 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 dun. End of scene 1. Now let's see what else we have. 179. Many devotees here from Bombay and Delhi and Chennai and from Germany and France. And about 10 Russian devotees here. I'm very happy. About 50, 60 devotees came to class. It's amazing. Such a hot day. Shows us so much kataruchi. Attention to your guitar. It's very encouraging to the speaker. Okay. So now Prahlad goes on to tell more. Hiranyakashipu says, tell me more of the things that you learned. So then he spoke a famous verse, 7th Canto, Chapter 5, verse 23 through 24. No, it's 23. Tell me.
Shravanam Kirtanam Nrisimhadeva Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Alpanivedanam.
Very good. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Swaranam Padasevanam Arsham Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Alpanivedanam. Famous verse, you know? Basically. Yeah, if you have a little verse book, you review it, then you'll know. Put on your bucket list. Anyway, it's okay. Yeah, it's special. FIFA. What's the scene here? So here in this famous verse, he recites the nine limbs of Bhakti Bhajan, which are expanded into 64 limbs by Rupa Goswami and Bhakti Rasmi Sindhu. Then he telescoped those 64 limbs into 5 limbs of Bhakti. What are the 5 limbs of Bhakti called?
Panchanga Bhakti.
Panchanga Bhakti.
Eh,
Wait, what are the Panchanga Bhakti? See, 5 most important limbs of Bhakti are.
This association with Vaishnavas,
Yeah, Sarasanga,
Kirtan, Smarana,
Hare Krishna, Nam Kirtan, Sankirtan.
she said Murti Puja and
Huh?
she said Murti Puja
Murti
and
Puja,
alone reading Shastra,
Bhagavatam,
Bhagavatam.
reading Bhagavatam every day. What else? There's 5.
Mathura Bhakti.
Live in fully.
See where you are. Living in Vrindavan, Radhakrishna. So those are the 5. Okay. So here's the commentary. Vishwanath Chakravarti imagines the reply of Prahlad Maharaj to his father Hiranyakashipu. Because Hiranyakashipu hired 2 gurus to teach his son. What were the 2 gurus' names? Shanda and Amarka. Shanda, S-H-A-N-D-A, and Amarka, A-M-A-R-K-A. Shanda and Amarka, they were the gurus in the Asura Kul. Asura Gurukul. They were disciples of Shukracharya, who was a big daddy guru, Acharya for all the Asuras. Who is the guru for the Asuras?
Sukracharya.
Who?
Sukracharya.
What do you say?
Sukracharya.
No, I'm saying the Asuras, the devotees.
Ah, the Brihaspati.
Yeah, right. Brihaspati is the guru of the Suras, and Shukracharya is the guru of the Asuras. Shukra means Venus, Shukracharya. So Venus means enjoyment. So he's the guru of enjoyment, Shukra. As Venus represents art, music, love, women, all this Venus. And of course, it doesn't just mean women. Men are handsome men, talented men. They usually have powerful Venus, artistic. Yeah, so many artists in this God. We must have good Venus. Also means fame. Venus controls fame. Like I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Introduced Swami's in Mahadasha, Venus now. He's been for since 8 or 10 years. That's about 17 years. Or no, longer, I don't know. So he's quite famous. Major period of Venus. I will come if I come into that period. I mean, it would be like 6 years from now. That's for 19 years. I don't know, 16 years, 16 years. Venus. Mahadasha. Anyway, whatever. Krishna wants. So he is nice. He said when Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad, what did my guru, the 2 gurus I I'm paying to teach you in Asura Gurukul. What are they teaching you? So Prahlad Maharaj said, these two low-class Brahmins are not my gurus. The Vishnu's coming. I have learned only bhakti from Narada Muni alone. Narada Muni is my guru, not these two guys. So therefore, what I have learned is bhakti from my guru, and I always speak about bhakti. So, how did Hiranyakashipu reply to that? His lips trembled, he got angry. Well, actually, the teachers were the sons of Sukracharya. He talked to me, he said, you guys, you fools, you unqualified Brahmins, disrespecting me. You're teaching nonsense to Prahlad Maharaj. Then the guru said, we didn't teach you that. Don't find fault in us, give up your anger. So then Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad, if these guys didn't teach you about Krishna consciousness, who did? And then he said a famous verse, 7:530. Matirna Krishna Parto Satova Mitova Vaditi Griyavasana Adanta Govir Vishitavta Vishwa Punapana Sarvasarvama. He said, for you guys like you that are attached to household life, that are going to hell because they can't control their senses, they never get attraction for God. So don't even think you're going to get attracted. And that verse he quoted is also a famous verse, 7:531. Blind leading the blind, everyone is in the garbage dump. He said, people with evil hearts, demoniac people, they follow blind leaders and they all go to hell. That's a good sign. Maybe it's coming from the southeast. That's where the rain comes from. So there is a little wet that's coming from the east. If it comes from the southwest, there will be dry, really hot. That's why we're sweating a lot. The humidity is going up. So there's a temperature inversion. You like a weatherman. Cloud bank is coming in from the southeast. They'll meet with the high winds from the desert, and boom, crash, rain. I predict rain on Purnima. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Still awake? That's amazing. 45, well, it's 45 degrees, wasn't it?
More.
44.
42.
Wow. Bonus. I believe. So, are you paying attention? Hello. So, Hiranyakashipu got fried against CFR.
46.
Yes,
46 degrees.
It's hotter on her side than on your side. That's true. See, that was white when she came here. It's her red. See, you wear white, you get 4 degrees colder. So, when the country responded, he got really angry because his son wasn't following his order. So he ordered the demons. They had fearful faces, sharp teeth, reddish coppery beards and hair. Making fearful sounds, they shouted, chop him up. chop him. Like chop up, cabbage, chop. Pierce them. With tridents in their hand, they began attacking Prahlad Maharaj. I used to joke with Andras. Andras had a red beard and coppery red hair, red eyes. I said, whenever they describe demons in the Bhagavatam, they describe as having red hair and red eyes, coppery red hair, red eyes, red beard. So you have all the qualities of a demon. And so it was Chandravasya, it would be Kartik. I go there for Prabhupada's Tiruvah and Kartik. So he had a beard, I have a beard. 4 months, no shaving. A little less than this. And then I said, you're a demon. He said, yeah, I'm a demon. I'll eat you up. He would come and attack me and grab me. Pretend he was biting me. I run around the room, he would chase me. I said, I'm a demon, I'm going to eat you. So I ever read about the copper-colored hair, I think of Indra, my demoniac friend. Of course, he's a great Vaishnava, great devotee, but we were brothers. I was his older brother, I was 5 years older than him. So we joked around like that sometimes. But every time they talk about demon, anywhere. 4th canto, 7th canto, always have a red. So why are you here, diva? So Prahlad was protected by Krishna heart. Hiranyakashipu tried to kill his innocent son by throwing him under the feet of elephants, throwing him a bunch of snakes, using tantric spells, throwing him off the top of mountains, imprisoning him, giving him poison, starving him, exposing him to severe cold, winds, fire, water. What is Hiranyakashipu's sister's name?
She was in the fire, she could stay in the Holika.
Yeah, very good. What she said?
Monica.
Holy cow. What's cow mean?
Women.
Ka is an affectionate term. Like we say, Mr. Gupta Ji, Babaji. Ji is an affectionate, respectable term. Dasi Ji, Govika Ji. Respectful term. You couldn't just Jivani Ji. Raji or Jivani Ji. So Ka, we can say Vishaki Ka, we can say Laliti Ka, Vrindariki Ka, Vrindariki Rika Ka, Vrindarika Ka. You can add it on to any word. Laliti Ka. Her name is Radha, or Radhika. It's just Radhika and Radhika. So it didn't work. He didn't die. It's very tough for recording. All this wind, ping, ping, ping sounds on the recording. Maybe not this one, mine. That's out another thing. The recording has to send me a copy of the wind and the pop, pop, pop. Yours is okay. Sun and a marker. Heaven Shiva, 501. Jai Radha. Prahlad Maharaj ki, Bhakti Prahlad ki, Srimad ki. The one chapter, chapter 6, is about the preaching of Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj is shiksha to his friends. Oh, Suratmaja. That's an interesting way. Asuratmaja. Ja means what? Ava means what? Person, individual. So you individual were born from demons. So somebody is saying you're born from, Shramaja is translated, sons of demons. Atmaja, Suratmaja. So he says, it's very easy to please Krishna because he's in everyone's heart. And pleasing Krishna is done by many simple ways. It's very easy to please Krishna because you can please him just with your mind. That's a very profound statement, actually. Okay, is there anyone in this material world, you have many relationships in this material world, you can please someone in this material world just with your mind? It's not possible. And your husband comes home and says, well, you didn't cook anything. I offered you dinner in my mind. Okay, so pack your bags and leave this house. You're my wife in my mind. Okay, I agree to that. You're my husband. So long, bye. So, it doesn't work over here. So Krishna is the easiest person to find. So some people say, I'm searching the world for my dream boat. Dream boat means my spouse, my better half. Some people come to India looking for a wife. Some people come to India looking for a husband. They go all across the world looking for a husband and wife. But you don't have to go anywhere to find Krishna. He's right inside your heart. Close your eyes, open your heart to Krishna and you'll see him. Close your eyes and open your heart to Krishna and you'll see him. But now we have so many other things and people in our heart, so we can't see him. We have cataracts on our heart. So the Guru comes along, does eye surgery on your heart. Chakshu Danu Diya. Chakshudana dear, what does it mean?
He opened my eyes with
Chakshudana dear means he gives me the wealth of eyes. Chakshu means eyes, vision. Dan means donation. Dila means to give. Shastakam. All right, Chito Tarvinamarjanam Bhavaha. This is necessary. Om Gyantaranda Syananjanasa. Chakshu Dana. That's a Guru Mandala. Guru, who's your prayer? This kind of. Naratan Das Babaji. Chakshu Dana. Chakshu Dana. He gives me a donation, gives me a charity, gives me a wealth of vision. What vision? Spiritual vision. What does that mean, spiritual vision? To serve Radha Krishna, to see by service. Atashi Krishna Namadi, Navavid Gramindra, Seyam Jivada, Swaram Evasvaraya. Swarti, Swayam Swarti, you'll see directly, Swayam Swarti, you'll see directly Radha Krishna by Seva, Nam Seva, saying Krishna's name and leelas and pastimes, all this kind of stuff. You see Krishna. Nice verse. It's very easy to please Krishna because he's sitting in your heart and then you just think of him and please him. Very profound thing Prahlad Maharaj said. Very difficult to please anybody in this world just by closing your eyes. How about not taking an offense, making an offense? Because Vayodevata is a great Vaishnava. He's taking on the service of fanning the flies away from me today. The flies are trying to land on me, the fire is blowing them away. So I hope Vayodevata will forgive me for taking service from him. The wind is blowing so much, the flies are trying to, they can't get close. Okay, this is Prahlad. What am I speaking about? What?
The three teachings of Prahlad Maharaj.
Difficult to please someone,
Yeah, you're both right. The general thing is Prahlad Shiksha, teachings to his Devanayak friends, and the specific thing he's teaching is it's easy to think of Krishna in your heart and please him. So you're both right. So there's more teaching. Chapter 6, verse 24. Tasmat sarveshu bhuteshu dayam kurutu sarvidam bhavam asramun mucha yaya tushat yadokshata. Listen, guys. Give up your demoniac mentality. Baba must liberate it, get free from it. And show mercy and affection to all living beings. Tasmat sarveshu bhuteshu. Therefore, all living beings, daya suridam. Suridam means very heartily affection, friendship, and daya means mercy. Daya karo. Vishnu's commentary. Our bhakti should be made steady without anarthas by showing mercy and friendship to all beings. So let me ask the question, see what you're thinking. How can we make our bhakti steady?
Showing mercy and friendship to all living beings.
You agree with that? But because of envy and anger, it's hard to show affection to all living beings and friendship. So this is anartha, envy. So, but we can make our bhakti steady by showing mercy and friendship. Because all beings are the energy of Krishna. They are forms of Krishna. The little monkey, he came here, is a form of Krishna. Vandar Bhagavan. And the god sister that you don't like, or the god brother you don't like, is a form of Krishna. What form? Dasi Rup of Bhagavan. Dasi Rup, Dasi Rup. The Tasasta Shakti form of Krishna. Because it says the living entities are all Shaktis. All Shaktis are Krishna. There's Antaranga Shakti, Vairanga Shakti. And Tasasta Shakti. All Krishna Shakti, Krishna Shakti Hridaya Shriyate, Savavaki Jnana Bhavakriyata. So we're a Shakti of Krishna. So we're a form of Krishna Shakti. Narayana is a form of Krishna Shakti. What form? Ladni Srup of Krishna Shakti. So we're to test this through, we're the Seva Srup. Seva Srup of Krishna's Shakti. He's the Ladni Srup, the loving bliss potency in form. We're a serving potency in form. Jivera Srupaya, it does. So that Jivera Srupaya means the Srup is dust, right? So start serving. Get to work. That's what you're doing. You're doing and shining. Now, Vishnu tells us what Prahlad Maharaj is thinking. Do you know what Prahlad Maharaj is thinking? You don't. Listen. He's thinking this. If Bhakti Devi, by the mercy of Guru and Vaishnavas, accepts me, then Krishna will also become directly visible. If by the mercy of Guru, if I please Guru, please Vaishnavas, then Bhakti Devi will be pleased and show me Krishna. By my showing compassion and affection, Suridam and Dayam to living entities, Krishna will be satisfied. Be nice. Don't be your usual self. Envious, nasty, egotistical, selfish. Put that aside. Be loving and caring and empathetic, sympathetic, empathetic, aesthetic. Aesthetic means artistic. All right. 19. Fasting. praise God.
Yes, before coming to class, before going outside, I broke it because I was not able.
You're
Otherwise,
doing this up.
I did till 2:30.
So,
Sorry.
Yogi.
No. I failed it.
Okay, listen, kids. Chapter 7, verse 30. Guru Shushushya Bhaktya Saralabda Arpena Sangena Sarabhaktanam Ishvara Radhanena Cha Shariya Tat Katayam Cha Kirtana Guna Karmana Tat Padamburhadyanat Talingekshara Anadivi. This is 30 and 31. Prahlad's teaching is Asura kitty friends, and Asura brothers. Asurabai. What a performance service to the Guru, offering all that one possesses, and one associates with devotees of good conduct and worships Krishna, having faith in Harikatha, and chants about Krishna's qualities and leelas, and meditates on Lotus Feet of Krishna, and takes darshan and worships the deity. This is how to perform bhakti. He tells them how to perform bhakti. And Vishal explains. It's called windscreen. This is the windscreen. So, youngest of Bhakti described here. Rati Bhava for Krishna arises by service to the Guru, such as bathing and massaging him. Offering with devotion all the articles of taste, without desire for gaining recognition. There's an interesting point. Nrisimhadeva. Because generally when people offer stuff to the Guru, they want recognition. I was explaining the other day how one devotee gave 3 crores donation to Baba Shri from Lankutir. And Baba Shri never asked his name. Didn't put any plaque up in any marble plaque in the ashram. Donation received from so-and-so Das. No, nothing. But Radharani understood that the person did what they did. Because a desire for recognition is pretty deep in us. We want to be recognized. We want to be idolized. We want to be praised, idolized. If we get praise, we accept it as, okay, Krishna's praising me, but I don't become attached to it. You say, whatever they're praising, it belongs to Krishna. So the person is praising Krishna. Like I come with a fancy car. I come with a Ferrari. You say, well, you have a beautiful car. I know it's my father's car, but I'm not telling you. I say, thank you. You know, so, but I know that it's not really my car. It belongs to my father. So, because I'm a materialist, I say, oh, thanks. I have many cars like this. I have many other cars like this. So when the devotee gets praise, he just thinks, Gurudev, take this praise and order to Krishna. He goes in one ear, out the other ear. In one eye, out the other eye. So we don't say, yeah, thanks, lay it on. You're so great, you're so this and that. My neck gets longer and longer. I stand taller and taller. I'm so big, I'm so great. Actually, our head falls lower and lower. And we fall in Jai Gurudev. Everything is borrowed. Everything we have is not ours. Everything is His. Because there's a verse in Bhagavad Gita, starts out, Yat Yat Vibhuti Yat Sattvam. It says in English, Krishna's telling Arjuna, Rajarup chapter 11. He said, you should know every beautiful and glorious thing in this world is just a spark of my splendor. It's like one ray of sunshine. So, for example, if a man sees a beautiful woman, he thinks, okay, he sees and understands, this is a beautiful woman by material standard. So he said, where is this beauty coming from? She's coming from Krishna. So I'm seeing Krishna, I'm seeing a spark, I'm seeing one little sun ray, one little spark, boop, like a light a match, boop, spark. I'm seeing one spark of beauty around it. Like I see beauty in a woman. Oh, she's nice. What's wrong? A million times, 10 million times. Or I see a man that's looking handsome. Okay, he's handsome. That's true. I can't deny that. So, but this is a spark of Krishna's handsomeness. It's a very good way to think and see. Anything that we're attracted to or we think is beautiful, that's why I say Krishna's all attractive. He's not only all attractive, he's the source of any attractive thing. You see a peacock, you think, God almighty, this guy is so good looking. I want to be a peacock. He's showing off for a female peacock. I'll start dancing like a female peacock too. So you can imagine if he's so beautiful, he's just a spark of Krishna's beauty. How beautiful Krishna wants to be. In other words, everything we see, we should connect with Krishna. Everything we see, everyone we see. If it's a female, we connect it to Radharani. If it's a male, we connect with Krishna. You see a female, beautiful, but usually the males are more beautiful than females. You see a male lion or a female lion, so a female lion. You see a waist of a female lion, and you think of Radharani's waist. They have very thin waist. And female lions are the hunters. They usually hunt a male that's sister. He also hunts when he has to show off or something. Mostly he just lies around. He's strong. big daddy. But the lion, we see a female lion, the spark of Radharani's beauty, and the waist of the lion is very small. The poets, the Kavis, they say Radharani's waist is smaller than a lion is. Lions eat a big buffalo. The waist becomes fat, but it stays there. They do so many, slants and push-ups. Keep your waist low. Lions, cheetahs, tigers, big cats. And he says, by the mind, one should respect all living beings with their individual desires, thinking that Krishna is situated in everyone's heart. That's a very interesting verse. Hari Sarveshu Bhuteshu Bhagavan Asti Ishvara Iti Bhutani Manasa Kamaistai Saramanya. The Sara should mania respect all living beings, thinking that all their desires. Respect all living beings that all their desires. Because generally we judge people on their desires. So we may not respect some individuals, but their desires in their mind are not appealing to us. Like some man may have desires for us as a woman and express that on the physical plane. And so we'll get angry, we'll get angry with them. On one level, we should protect ourselves, and anger is part of protection. But Prahlad is trying to even go beyond attraction and repulsion, because he's trying to explain what it means to be transcendental. So there's two things. There's a lokic vichar, and lokic vichar. We can't just say I'm a soul and float around like a butterfly. Yeah, we live on two planes until we're liberated and out of this world and have a spiritual body. So as long as we're in a material body, we have to observe material laws. One of the material laws is preservation of life is the first rule of nature. Self-preservation, which means fight or flight. Fight or flight. Either fight, defeat the person, or run away. So we have to protect ourselves. So we get angry, we use tear gas, we use a stun gun, or say heavy words. But at the same time, we have to respect all living beings with their individual desires. Why do we respect them? We respect them because Krishna is in their heart. We don't respect this crazy jiva. We'll knock him on the head with a rock. But before we knock him on the head with a rock, we say, all glory to your super soul. You're a nonsense, but super soul is good. Fine. Oh, you're very nice. No, you're not nice. Your super soul's nice. Interesting. Okay, let's see. It's amazing data there. Hot wind. It's like putting your head in the stove that has a fan inside. On exterior, blowing air, hot air out of the fan. Open your oven and hot air blows out. These guys are singing, they're crazy. It's nice singing. There's a nice verse in Canto chapter 7, verse 45. He said, What is the use for these insignificant, worthless, material, perishable things, which appear valuable for a person who experiences the bliss in the ocean of rust? It says, Nityananda Rasoda Day. The Nityananda's name is in the seventh canto of Bhagavatam. Babaji Maharaj is indicating the appearance of Nityananda. You feel like that. 7:45. Kime Tarabanas Tuche Sadehina Nadnashray Anarta Arta Sankashir Nityananda Rasoda Day. Mahanidhi Madan. One has experienced the bliss of eternal bliss from worshiping Krishna doesn't care about material things. Nice. Diskinchan. Diskinchan sadhaka. Akinchan. Kinchan means a little bit. Kinchan. Diskinchan means don't have a little bit of attachment to material things. Nish, and that means not even a little bit. That's a high state of Krishna Bhakti. Desirable state. Just get some old rice bags, wear them for a gumsha, for a dirty. Make a choy and sari out of rice bag. They start a new fashion. Gobi skirts will be replaced with rice bags. Gobi dresses, kind of new fashion life is our. There's an ashram on Dalyagra Highway called Jai Gurudev Ashram. It's a big white marble building, huge marble building. And it's combined, looks a little like a mosque. It's pure white marble. It's on the west side of the highway, on the way to Mathura. Jai Gurudev is huge. He was a Vaishnava, he Ramanandi Sadhu. Jai Gurudev. He was some mystic, famous sadhu. And he wore a lungi, like a gamsha, a rice bag. The winter he wore a vest, a jacket made of rice, like it's called jute, like a potato sack potato. And then almost the cells were the same. It's pretty austere way to go. Not recommended. It shows a lot of detachment. Babaji Maharaj says, verse 7, verse 10, I'm shooting chapter 7, verse 10, 5. Nrisimhadeva offers benedictions to Prahlad. First, Nrisimhadeva appeared and killed Hiranyakashipu. Everybody knows about that. When Nrisimhadeva offered him benedictions, Prahlad replied to him. He said, you're the Jagat Guru for the whole world. I don't want anything from you. If someone asks something from you, he's a businessman. Prahlad goes on, 7:10:5. I should take some water. Now this part, okay. What time?
4:26.
Yeah, it's okay. It's quiet. So what do we call water? Jal Jivan. Jal Narayan. It's God. God is life.
Yes.
No water, no life. No God, no life. What does that mean, no God, no life?
That without Krishna there is no life.
The Parama goes, what happens to you?
I will die.
Your body dies. And Parama goes to heaven. You go together.
To Golok.
And Parama, he takes you there, and then
Yes.
comes back. Okay, my team, my sisters, got two beauty queens here. One from Siberia, one from the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, let's go. One who desires benefit from the master is not a servant. I am your servant, Bhagavan Nrisimha. I don't want any benefit. You are my master. You don't need my service. Our relationship should not be anything else. You should be like a material king and servant. This is what he prayed for. Oh, Nrisimhadeva, best giver of benediction. If you want to give me a blessing, then I pray that within my heart, material desires will never grow. That's a great blessing. So we're worshiping Radha and Krishna and Giriraj. So that's there are Nrisimhadeva, there are worshipful lords, our Ishtadevas. So we should pray them that whatever material desires are there will disappear and no more material desires will grow. Kamanam 7:10:7. Kamanam Riddhi Asam Roham. Material desires will not sprout up in my heart. verse 7, 10, 8. By the appearance of material desire, one's mind, life, body, dharma, determination, intelligence, shyness, wealth, strength, memory, and truthfulness are all destroyed. Nashyanti Jamana. The sea of power of desire. Desire material ruins everything. Desire spiritual liberation. Famous song. So now he asks for a blessing, an extraordinary thing. He said, "Oh, Nrisimhadeva, you want to give me a blessing, a boon, benediction, that my father, who is full of ignorance and anger, please purify my father by your glance." Nrisimhadeva said, "Your father has already been purified, along with 21 generations of your family. As a devotee, you purify the family. Bhavankula Pavana. Kula means family. Pavana means Patika Pavana, purifying. So a devotee born in a family purifies the family. Okay, Mom and Dad, I'm doing a favor. Come home. No, I'm here. I'm busy purifying you guys. I can't come back to Russia. I can't come back to Italy. I'm busy purifying you guys. Right. That's really good. Sadhu Kule Jato Kula Pavana. A family where a saintly person is born gets purified by that saintly person. That's a nice verse, actually. Now, can I borrow your pen for a second? It's really nice verse. Sorry. Thank you. 1718. Sadhu Kule Jato Kula Pavana. The Shingawan said, a saintly person born in a family purifies the entire dynasty family. Vishnu says, a devotee purifies 21 generations of the father's and the mother's lineage, all the way back to Queen Alexandra. 21 generations means 400 years. Every 20 years is a generation. 20 years is every 20 years is one generation. Your parents are 40, you're 20, you're 40, you're 60. It comes to give or take. 20 years, so 20 times 20 is 400 years ago. So 400 years ago, in 1624, the Queen of St. Petersburg was Alexandra. She just got purified. Good night. Not only that, but devotees purify even the place where they live. All those rats and mice and cats and doggies over there are getting purified. Yatra yatra srimad bhakta prashanta samadarshana sarva samadacharaj sad pujanta kikata. Amazing. Okay. Babaji Maharaj ki jai, Nrisimhadeva ki jai, jai jai Shri Radhe.